welcome and arrive in this place. Make a big inhale through your nose and let it all out through the mouth. And we'll start by moving some energy through the body. So you can use your hands, you can use the backs of your hands, and we'll just physically pat or rub or, however you want to move some energy today. You can do it nice and calmly and slowly and gently. If that's how the energy wants to move through you today, or maybe you're feeling some really big emotions and you want to be really vigorous and really fast paced and really shed the energy as you move it through your body. And both choices are great. So see what works for you as we find ourselves here. And maybe it's some patting, maybe it's some brushing, maybe it's simply finding your center and arriving and feeling really good about being in this space, in this time, right here. You've showed up for yourself. And then when you're ready, you can come into a nice tall seat. Put some movement into the neck, really gently. Seeing how does it feel to have your neck and your head on your neck today. And going in both directions. And putting some gentle movement into the shoulders, either one by one or both together, again, as slowly or as quickly, as big or as small as feels good in your body today. And then putting some movement into your hands, into your wrists, maybe opening and closing the fists, maybe circling the wrists, maybe involving the elbows if that feels good, opening and closing or pushing away. Ask your body what it needs today and try to give your body exactly that. So often we are feeling constricted, or we're saying, oh, I can't do that, or it's not the time for that. Take up as much space, do the movements that feel good. Don't worry about whether it's right or what you look like. Maybe you add in twists, looking over a shoulder, feeling the twist in your spine and the lower spine, the mid spine, looking behind you as you twist the neck. Again, being gentle with yourself. And then twisting the other direction, again, sitting up nice and tall and twisting from the low spine, the mid spine, looking over the shoulder, taking a breath here. And coming back to center, doing any other movements that would feel good in your body, maybe some ankle circles or some hip circles, or maybe your body's ready to be still, and that's okay too. Again, ask your body what it wants, and try to give it just that. And when you are ready to come into stillness, think about if you're in a chair where your feet are on the floor, if you're more comfortable with your knees and ankles separated, or if you're more comfortable with your knees and ankles touching. Maybe you want to slip something behind your low back so you feel a little bit of support. Maybe you want to put on an extra layer or a blanket because you know you're someone who gets cold. Make whatever adjustments you need to feather your nest so that stillness feels enjoyable rather than constricting. And then I'll invite you to find your breath. We'll spend a minute here just breathing, just focusing on the breath. Wherever it is, you don't need to change it. And we'll breathe together. Maybe inviting the breath deeper into the belly, slowing the breath down so the exhales are a little bit longer than natural. Settling into this rhythm, breathing into the belly, slowing down the breath. And I'm going to share a poem today called Kindness by a poet named Naomi Shihab Nye. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment, like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand, what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go. So you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness. How you ride and ride, thinking the bus will never stop. The passengers eating maize and chicken will stare out the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in a white poncho lies dead by the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night with plans and the simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness as the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak it till your voice catches the thread of all sorrows and you see the size of the cloth. Then it is only kindness that makes sense anymore. Only kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out into the day to gaze at bread. Only kindness that raises its head from the crowd of the world to say, "It is I you have been looking for," and then goes with you everywhere, like a shadow or a friend. Take a big inhale through the nose. Let it out slowly through the mouth. Do a loving kindness meditation. And we start, as always, with kindness for ourselves. This is where kindness starts. And sometimes this is where kindness is the most difficult to show. So breathe into your heart space and feel kindness for this body, for this mind, for this soul that lives in your body, for the experiences that you have had bringing you right here, right now. And repeat to yourself, May I be happy. May I be free. May I be kind. And sometimes we need a reminder, so we'll say it again. May I be happy. May I be free. May I be kind. And as you breathe into your heart space, invite someone who is important to you to join you. A friend or a family member. And visualize them really content, sharing your compassion with them, sharing your love and kindness with them. See them smile, and then wish them well. May you be happy. May you be free. May you be kind. And then invite someone neutral. Someone maybe you don't know very well, someone you might interact with, but don't have strong feelings one way or another. Bring them in. See them smile. Breathe into your heart space. Let that compassion grow, that loving kindness grow. And tell them, may you be happy. May you be free. May you be kind. And then invite someone you might have some difficulties with, someone you may not always see eye to eye with, someone who may not always agree with you, or maybe a difficult person in your life. And let that compassion in your heart space grow, wishing them well. May you be happy. May you be free. May you be kind. And finally, gather all of these people and anyone else in your life, friends, relatives, neighbors, and visualize them all together, smiling. May we all be happy. May we all be free. May we all be kind. And very gently bring in some imperceptible movement to your fingers and your toes. Maybe rubbing your thumbs on each of the fingertips, pointing and flexing the feet, slowly working up towards a big stretch. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thanks for practicing with me today.